Hello friends, it's Katie from I Like to Cut and Paste, and I'm on here for hashtag Twinchy Tuesday and also hashtag Mermaid Summer. So I went to the Dollar Tree. I used to call it $1.25 tree, but now it's looking like $1.75, $2 tree. And I wanted to participate in the Mermaid collaboration hosted by Toni and Gwen, and I'll have their information down below. And so I don't have a lot of mermaid stuff, and I think it was I can't remember her name, but she was showing her different things she was going to use for her mermaid book, and I was like, oh, I have that stamp. So I dug out my Heroes art stamp. That's what this is. I also had Picket Fence mermaid stamp, but I can't find it, which is okay because I ran across this stamp and this die cut, and it came from Michael's many moons ago. It was all together. I hadn't even used it, and I know you're thinking, well, there's no mermaids on it, but it is ocean related. So you're gonna see what I use this, and I use this. And then there's also, there's also a shell and a starfish, so, and waves. I mean, I can totally use that. So then at the Dollar Tree, I got some, they were all here. You'll see in just a moment, but I got some cute little mermaid stickers, and they look like that. So they were like in a container on the end cap, but probably near the teaching stuff. And then, okay, you guys, check out, I had not seen these glitters. Now, I am all about some shaped glitters. Those are all hearts. And then maybe those are hearts also, and then they're stars. All right, beautiful. Those are kind of clear, that's fun. Or sort of clear, sort of not. Then we have more stars, and again, love stars. Then these teardrop shapes, which that looks like little candle tops. And then look at this purple, and then look at, there's more little drops. All right, so that purple and those drops, those are cool. And then I couldn't buy one. I had to get them all. Then there's these stars and these little flower shapes, and then these like 4-pronged stars. Oh, I guess that's what those are too. And then there's purple and this like light aqua blue color, which those two like scream mermaid. And then this like the opaly color. So I cut into 2-inch squares. I made 6 of them because I knew once I got started, I could not stop. This is for the Twinchies, and the hashtag Twinchy Tuesday is hosted by the awesome Jen over at Southern Sassy NC Girl. So her information is down below too. You make sure you go see her because she's doing some cool stuff. And she's hosting this, so thank you, Jen. All right, so that's these two, and I started off with Versamark, and the Versamark just was okay, as you can see. And then I went to Distress Oxide. Sorry. Distress Ink Tumbled Glass. And that made a better darkness. And then there's this one, I went ahead and used this manganese blue by Ranger Archival Ink. I cannot talk. And that was like, pow. So that was cool. All right, so there's this one, little turtle, little octopus, little clamshell, and a sea anemone. Then there's the narwhal. All right, so I had used that stamp, just the top of it, because it says like, what does it say? Narwhal, always love you. So funny. So, and then I did not center it right, so I made a little splash on the side. And then she fits. I actually trimmed her because when I first put her on here, she was kind of hanging over. So I trimmed some of the sticker, but it seemed to be okay, which is cool. So we've got a little mermaid. But the other mermaids don't fit, which is okay. I don't know how if I'm gonna make a book or how it's gonna look. See, she's not gonna fit, I don't think. So, and then one lone jellyfish. Boop. So, I wanted to show you these before I put them around the edges like I did last week, because I'm loving that right now. And I wanted to show you these because once they start to open, I gotta figure out where they're gonna go. It's gonna be a hot mess. So, woo! And I'll see you soon, friends. Okay, so here are my Twinchies all finished. And I put the different little glitters around the edges, and you can see the pinks and the purples. And then there's that cool aqua color. And then the narwhal got the little white flowers. And I saved them in the jars. I used Ranger glossy accents. And then the excess from the bottles, from the baggies, I put into these bottles here. And those also came from the Dollar Tree. And yeah, so this is them. I hope you'll join us. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.